Good morning and welcome to episode 8 of the Stocking Stories. Well, this week is slightly different. There is a story, I grant you, but it's not to do with stockings. Because I realised only today I've only got 9 really good stocking stories. But I used to write a lot of blogs, and I have a blog site I write them on. They are funny and laughy and jokey, a little sad occasionally, aspects of life and things that you probably won't see or hear on YouTube, but on other places. When I've created this wonderful Linktree link with all the links to the other sites, I will add the blog one in and you can get to go and read them. So, today's story, here it goes. I met a man on a platform. Not a brief encounter moment like Celia Johnson or Trevor Howard, but a more polite hello when two commuters acknowledge each other and fall into a conversation whilst waiting for yet another delayed or cancelled train in the UK. There is a little link between the brief encounter because I feel I could have worn these stockings for that sort of moment. These again are secrets in lace with tan, reinforced black heel and toe and a little seam, which I'll show you. Back to the story. The nameless man was in a black outfit, complete coat, trousers, shoes and a hat. And he sort of shifted weight as you do when you're stood waiting for another yet delayed train. But my peripheral vision picked up on the colour of his socks, and they were red. I thought, wow, that's pretty out there for a man all dressed in black. Before my brain could compute, out of my mouth came, why the red socks? He moved his tightly wrapped scarf away from his neck, revealing a dog collar. No, not the gothic accessory one, but the black and white vicar version of a dog collar. I see. Although I didn't really, as I still didn't really explain the red sock at that point. But if you know why this vicar was wearing red socks, let me know in the comments and I will let you know too. He told me he was off to a meeting in London. A quarterly meeting, which he knew would only last an hour and a half. How did you know, I said, that you would be back by early afternoon of going to a meeting within the diocese, knowing how these sort of committee-style meetings can go on and on with any other business? He said, I planned the agenda. I set it around a month ago and everybody fills in what they want to discuss in the meeting. And the key to this is you don't add any other business because that's what makes a basis for the next meeting. Oh, wow. I said, does it work? He said, well, I've done this for 5 years and it's working pretty well. Make a note. So I did. I'm just going to do a little twirl so you see the back of the stockings. A black seam all the way up from toe to top of thigh. A little black welt. Now you're familiar with black welts. We had a lovely chat and the time sped so quick and I could imagine this vicar in his church service. He would be entertaining and his analogues would be hysterical because he had me in fits of laughter. So I could imagine him saying and talking about this next service he did. He said, I was stood in the church one Sunday morning and I stood before the congregation and I said to them, I have bad news. But I have good news as well. But then I have more bad news. The congregation looked puzzled and quiet. The bad news is the church needs a new roof. We've got buckets and raindrops coming in, so we need to find money for that. The congregation groaned. The good news is we have enough money for the new roof. Then there'll be no more buckets and raindrops coming in. A sigh of relief from the congregation. It rippled through the whole church. But he said, the bad news is it's still in your pockets. So he hands the collection plate round. Until I see you on another stocking story this week, I'll leave you with this thought. Be curious, but not judgmental. Apparently Walt Whitman said it. I don't know who Walt Whitman is, but I like it. So here we are, stocking in lace tanned stockings, black welt, reinforced heel and toe, and beautiful black seam all the way down the back. I'll put the links on. 20% is still on Secrets in Lace. Great idea for Christmas present because you can get a voucher sent to you by email and pass it on. They have the bras, the panties, the garter belts, the girdles, the corsets, blouses, skirts, beautiful, all authentic retro style clothes. So if you've got ideas for presents, you can go and get a voucher from them. I do have some additional news. I was on my Annabel's Adventures, which do go check it out because I have put a couple more vlogs on there this week. One of me doing a unboxing of something I've bought. All I'm going to say is to do with pans. But I noticed a little comment on one of the recent vlogs, and it is, you'll be amazed how this person, the alleged person who managed to get me demonetised, we feel, off the original Annabel, has written a comment on there because they blocked him off here, so he can't write one on here. So he chose to write one on there, and it was a little, I let it slip because I've learned it's better to know your enemies than push them away, isn't it? So I just thought, let you know, you never know if you want to just pop on in, send him a comment to his comment. Staten Island, go find him. Cheeky person. Hey, we could have some fun with him. I think that's more fun than just getting rid of him, to be honest. Have a lovely rest of your day. Enjoy any little snippets of sun to get out and have fun during November. And I will be back this week with another stocking stories in my beautiful authentic stockings from Secrets in Lace. Bye for now.